Hello and welcome to study Introduction to General Linguistics. I'm Sajivani Priyangika Vendekon. Topic 1. Introducing Linguistics. Learning outcomes. Describe what is studied in linguistics. Define fundamental concepts in linguistics. Explain the design features of language. Discuss the concern of different subfields of modern linguistics. Introduction. Linguistics is the scientific study of language. People who study languages are called linguists, and we will understand what linguistics is by looking at what linguists do when they study language. What is linguistics? Linguistics is the study of language. It describes the basic components of language. The components of linguistic knowledge: phonetics and phonology, study of speech sounds and sound patterns; morphology, study of word structure; syntax, study of sentence structure; semantics, study of literal meaning of words or utterances; pragmatics, study of contextual meaning of utterances. Fundamental concepts. Some linguists are interested in describing a language by observing how native speakers of that particular language use the language. Everyone around him or her speaking that language. His family members and caretakers speak it, and native speakers grow up speaking that language without necessarily being taught. Mother tongue. Some linguists use the term mother tongue instead of native language to refer to the language that is acquired when you are a child from your mother. Language and literacy. Every child will acquire at least one language and will acquire it almost effortlessly, but by the time he reaches the age of 4, he will be able to speak and understand the language without being formally taught the language. This is the nature of language, and this is the reason why language is considered as special endowment of human species. Literacy skills, however, need to be taught. Nobody grows up learning how to read and write without being taught. The difference between language and literacy. When we talk about language, we usually refer to speaking and comprehension. It would be rare that we refer to reading and writing, as there are literary skills which require effortful learning. Descriptive and prescriptive grammar. We started off this topic by drawing upon similarities observed from our own experience in learning a new foreign language. However, the way a linguist describes the grammar of a language may be different from the way a language teacher would approach it. Teachers are concerned with you learning what is considered as grammatical by referring to rules in grammar book about how to construct sentences and form words in a language. We say teachers are prescriptive in their approach to the grammar of the language. Therefore, the rules that the language teachers refers to are prescriptive grammar. Prescriptive grammars have to be followed. Examples of grammar: good and bad grammar. Prescriptive grammar, bad grammar, good grammar. Use of double negative: you don't know nothing, you don't know anything. Slip infinitives: to badly want something to be done. To want badly something to be done. Ending a sentence with the preposition: who do you wish to donate the money to? To whom do you wish to donate the money? Linguistic competency and performance. Linguistic competency refers to the linguistic knowledge that we have of a language. Linguistic performance, on the other hand, refers to show how you use the language. Design features of language. Is language just a system of communication? Most linguistics believes that language is more than just a system of communication. The linguist Charles Huckett developed a list of features to describe what is meant to be a language. Features shared by all systems of communication. Mode of communication. Language shares this feature with other systems of communication because language can be used for communication. In a system of communication, messages are sent and received. In the case of sign language, speakers transmit message in the form of speech or gestures, and these messages are decoded by the listener. Semantic and pragmatic function. All signals used in a system of communication must have meaning and function. In other words, communication must be shared by the people using this system of communication, or there is a risk of breakdown. Features shared by some system of communication. Interchangeability, cultural transmission, arbitrariness, discreteness. Features shared by only human languages. Displacement. We use the language to talk about things and events that are happening now. We can also use language to talk about things and events that happened long ago, those that have yet to take place. We can talk about our imagination and create ideas that nobody has seen or experienced or thought about before. This is a unique feature of the human language, but not with other systems of communication which are often much more restricted. Productivity. Human language is productive. We may have limited set of speech sounds or gestures, a limited number of words, but there's no limit to the number of ways we can combine these basic units to form new words and new sentences. However, this does not mean that the language has no rules and regulations. All languages are governed by specific rules. However, even these rules allow for productivity. Development of modern linguistics. Sounds pattern of the language phonology, word structure morphology, and word meaning lexical semantics, sentence structure syntax, meaning of expression in context pragmatics. However, the development of modern linguistics is not limited to just description of a particular language or its variety. Modern linguistics has also been influenced by development in other fields of study which examine the interaction of language and other fields such as education, sociology, and psychology. For example, language teachers and applied linguistics who are interested in the application of linguistic knowledge to possible enhancements in the teaching and learning of specific language now contribute to development in the subfield called second language acquisition. It is now widely acknowledged that the way we learn a first language is different from the way we approach our first language or mother tongue. I think you enjoy my lessons today, and please try to read your book for further understanding. And thank you so much.